How's it going, everybody? So this is Addicted to Knives. So we got a banger right now. We got the CKF Rotten Evolution 2.0. This thing, it's a beaut. Check this out. Look at that grind. Oh, that grind line is so sexy. A deep hollow grind. Ooh. Ooh. Gotta watch that finger. Straight drop action. This thing is amazing. I gotta give a shout out to Lefty EDC, my boy Kev over there, for letting me check this out, loaning me this. So what we have is I'm pretty sure it is M390. This one's actually 147. So it's M390 blade, deep hollow grind with carbon fiber scales, shredded carbon fiber. It's actually really nice. Then full titanium scale on the other side, titanium lock bar. But look at this finish. Look at that. Oh, that finish is so amazing. Sorry, my hands are so dry. They're cracking and everything. It's horrible. Horrible. But look at this. Oh, the craftsmanship on this is just so amazing. So amazing. Try to turn this out a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better, right? Straight drops. It's awesome. Gotta watch your fingernail on this beast. But I'll give you a little specs here. Blade length. Excuse me. Blade length is 3.6 inches. Overall length is 8.3 inches. Blade thickness is 0.18, 4.5 millimeters. So it's pretty thick, but it comes down to such a fine edge. Like, look at that. It's so this thing is just a slicing machine, and that grip, it's amazing. It's just so amazing. I love this thing. I don't want to send it back. But it's straight drop shutty. But I haven't really carried it outside. I think I carried it on me once or twice. And maybe 3 times. I work in an office now, so it's not like I'm doing anything crazy. I'm not working in the hospital no more, so I'm not running around like crazy, which is a good thing. But this thing is just amazing. This pivot, the pivot screw is a T20, for God's sakes. A freaking T20. Thing's a beast. And this is the clip. Look at that clip. Oh, that's a freaking clip. Like, none of that tappiness, which I hate. Can't stand it, but a lot of knives do have it. This thing, there's really not much to say, but it speaks for itself. This thing is just immaculate. You know, big old stop pin in there. Look at that. It's gotta have a big old stop pin. Which obviously these are the stop pin for when it's open. That's for when it's closed. Which these can be used to flick it open, even though it kind of hurts because they're not really, I would guess they're not really made for it, so they don't have the right, the right finish on it, because it's kind of sharp. But I mean, if you get it to the right angle, you can. But this thing thumb opens so well. You can thumb flick this so easy, so good. Flick it right-handed, reverse flick right-handed, left-handed, thumb flick it real easy. I'm not that great at thumb flicking on my left hand, but reverse flick, I do it all the time. And this thing is, I actually like the reverse flicked on my left hand better most of the time on my right when the knife actually does it. But this thing is just a flicking beast. This thing, and then you do one of these, so you don't have to worry about your finger, about your thumb, your thumbnail. Oh, which I do use this. This stuff has been, a godsend to me, because I didn't even have it for my nails at first. I bought it for my middle fingers from flicking so much, because that's like my main type of deployment. I'm just getting now into like thumb studs. Like, I've always been in the flippers and stuff like that, but I kind of used to always steer away from like thumb studs. But recently, I guess with the nicer knives, their action, like if it's dialed in perfect, it's good, Excuse me. So, back to the knife though. This thing, you have an awesome grip in the back, which, honestly, if you think about it, a knife like this is, even though I don't portray a knife to be, all like most knives, tactical or used in self-defense, like, because I'm not that, they're tools, and they're fidget-friendly tools, fidget toys, whatever you want to call them. But me personally, I don't really look at it as them for myself as a self-defense weapon, because honestly, you can hurt yourself if you don't know what you're doing. So if you don't have any training, I would say if you get into a fight, leave the knife in your fucking pocket. Just leave it in there. But this knife, if you were trained, would be a good freaking knife to use in a fight, like in a knife fight. When you're locked in like this, no one's getting you out of that grip. And right here, you're not, that you can literally, I'm shaking, trying to, I'm bearing down on that thing, and nothing. That it's nice. I mean, this is a little, the chimping's a little, a little aggressive, but it's okay. It's not, especially if you were wearing gloves. Oh, this thing. But then, if you use this back grip, that gives you a whole more, what? A whole couple, like an inch of reach, Instead of doing this, you got a whole, so it gives you more reach, and that's what you kind of want, in a fight, Especially if I were to use a knife in a fight, my short little arms, because I'm only 5'3", I'm short, 5'4" on a good day, and it would come in handy, come in handy. honestly, I'd rather have like a hatchet, in my personal opinion, but that's a whole nother discussion, or video, I would say. But yeah, this thing is just amazing. I want to get one for myself. I am if I did have one, honestly, I know it's probably like sacrilege, but this right here, it does hurt when you close it on yourself. So, like when you close it on your thumb over and over and over again, like how I, like to, fidget with knives. And I like to do it when I'm watching TV and not have to pay attention to, that. Which, I mean, you can, take this and tighten a little bit. And it does make it to where, it doesn't come down straight guillotine, but then you don't have that. You kind of got to shake it to close, which, I mean, it's whatever. But, I mean, don't we all want guillotine? Not all of us want guillotine. I mean, I think it's cool that you can literally, if you want this to be drop shut, you can have it drop shut. If you want this to be controlled, you can have it controlled shut. That's what I think. That's what this knife is like amazing for, in my perspective. Like, I have yet to find a knife that has this good of action if it's tightened, or if it's drop like loose. And there's no blade play no matter what in either position, in either thing. See that was so controlled. Like that literally like glided down. So I think it's just an amazing knife. Those guys over there at CKF, Ron Designs and stuff like that are amazing. I know they're impossible to find. I mean, they're not impossible to find, but when they do come up, you're gonna be forking that Cha-ching Cha-ching out, because they're not cheap. I mean, like base models I've seen go for around like, I think start like $550. I think there was a small drop not that long ago, like I think before Christmas or around Christmas, I think, and I was contemplating it, and I think that was like the plain Jane ones, but by the time I like actually was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. They were already, all the plain Jane ones gone, so it was all like crazy, anode, full titanium anode shit with like, stress marks, scar marks on it, and looks all battle worn and amazingly cool looking and shit. So I wasn't spending no $700-800. I didn't have it, especially at that time of the year. But yeah, see, now I don't have to worry about my nail. So I mean, it is cool that you can do that. That's why I wouldn't mind it. Now I know Kev has in here a one of those what are they called? The O-rings, which actually I've never experienced them. Oopsie. Sorry, KPL. I have not experienced them yet. So I actually, from experiencing them on this, I actually went and decided to pick some up myself. So I will get some in. I want to show you guys what it looks like. I guess I was kind of shocked, but this is, just to remind you, this is a pretty big, pivot. Like this, it's a T8, it's a T20 we're talking about, so it's not no like T8 or whatever. If you could see in there, see how it wraps around there. That's what what it looks like. It's just a little O-ring, you know, that you put in. Now, not all knives can take them. I would probably guess not a lot either, you know. I would imagine some small pivots would be able to, you know. I guess it just depends on the you know, the O-ring, because I know you can literally go online and find small, you know, pretty small O-rings. You can get like a box of shit. I think it's like a couple hundred different sizes, like ranging from like, you know, like a soda cap size all the way down to, you know, tiny, you know. So you could, but I wouldn't see why that wouldn't work. I mean, some of them, even if they do fit, they don't work at all. Like it just doesn't tighten down, was what I've heard. This is all secondhand, is what I'm going from. You know, from people telling me and stuff, because this is the first time I experienced it. But you know, yeah. See, now I tightened it a little too much. But did you hear that? Listen to that. I'll put you on the. And it is such a freaking amazing sound closing. Like, sucks it in. Listen, like, I can listen to that all day. All day. That. I love it. So I really don't have that much else. You know, go subscribe. You know, hit the like button. I do have a Patreon now. I'm gonna put it in the description. There's a few tiers. If you want, I plan on, you know, ramping my stuff up, and gonna be putting some extra videos on there. I know I haven't really posted too many videos recently. I've just been, I haven't really done it like schedulely, like, you know, regularly. But the past few weeks I only did like 1 or 2. So I'm gonna try to you know, get working on it. I was getting all new, you know, I have a new microphone and all that, and I was trying some stuff out with a camera, but I don't think that's gonna work. Just because I have to like hook up the computer to it, and the table I'm working with is literally only like, it's pretty much not that, it's like literally like that much room from the side of the camera to the other side, you know what I mean? It's only like a 40-inch, not even a 40-inch table, so it's kind of small. I couldn't, you would see the laptop up here, so I'm trying to work some stuff out and figure it out. But hey, it's working now. I can't complain about this, you know, this view, because I also have, you know, I also can do other views with this camera and my phone. I actually have like three lenses in it, and the camera app that I use, it's not part of the phone. It's actually like a one that I got off the Google Play Store, the Google Play Store, and it actually gives you the ability to decide which camera you want. And this is like the ultra wide, then there's the normal camera, and then there's like the real zoomed up camera. So it's pretty cool. I wish I can change them while I'm in this, but I don't think I can, because that would be cool to change the view from here to like down. But I guess I could, do it in post-production and like, stop the video and then, start it and, chop it up. But I don't know, future things we'll see, like that kind of stuff I'm going to try to do, do a little bit more. But let me know if you like this view, or if you like the, kind of more zoomed in. Because I might just start doing like these, like zoomed out, where you can see the whole like table. Like it might even take it up a little bit further, maybe with the like the normal camera. Just take that up a little higher. Because I always was afraid of the phone not being like close to my mouth. So with the voice, I wasn't sure how the phone was gonna pick it up. But now that I got a mic. And it actually works with the phone. That's what I was worried about, that if it was going to work with the phone or not. So that's a good plus. So, yeah. Go hit the like button. Go subscribe. I do have stickers now. If you want, hit me up. And, I can send you some out. I don't have a whole lot, because it was just the first run. I think I got like a couple hundred, maybe like 200 or something like that. So I have a good amount, but but yeah, they're pretty nice. They're from Sticker Mule. A lot of people use them, but I gotta give a shout out to Backpack B for hooking me up with this this design. Killer, bro, killer. So yeah. Go check Backpack B out, and go check Lefty EDC out. Both great YouTubers. They're really doing the thing, and I guess you could say look up to them as they're YouTubers that are actually doing it, and which they're really nice guys. They really are like the nicest guys you meet. So, go check them out, and, everybody have a good day, just be kind, just be nice, alright, peace out, everybody.